I feel like sometimes you see her and you're like, all right, Kim Kardashian's hot. And then other times it's like, you used to be hot.
See?
Like her in the Ray J video, not, it was pre-prosthetic.
Pre-surgery, pre-plastics.
Pre-Kanye.
Yeah. And that's like what really like took her off too. So like,
that really
she wasn't
is.
exactly famous yet. She was just a rich girl in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Her dad was kind of famous.
I think it's funny too, and I don't think people nowadays, especially like in your age range, realize.
They're not that much older than me.
I know, but there's still. You're very mature for your age.
Was I
did? No.
Remember that concert where you got me this shirt?
Yep.
And we did this like all night?
All night long, dude. No. People don't realize that there would be no Kardashians keeping up with the Kardashians, whatever their current iteration is, if the Osbournes hadn't done it first.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Osbourne's pretty cool.
Osbourne's ruled. They're back. They're going to make all the...
pod, don't they?
Their pod's fun. I listened to the first episode, and it's really fun.
Is it?
Yeah, because Ozzy's just, like, existing, and he's just happy to be there.
The clip from the Osbournes that I love so much, and it's the most famous one when he's standing in the bedroom. No, Ozzy got back to sleep.
I love Ozzy, dude. He's the best.
No, he performed like a Cowboys halftime show fairly recently.
Was it with Post Malone?
I don't think so.
Because he did.
He has that song.
Yeah, well, and they did the Grammys together.
Okay, I don't know if Post Malone was there or not.
Because Cowboys, that would make sense. Because Posty's a huge Cowboys fan.
But I don't think Post Malone was there because it was a weird deal. I was at Barclays, it was an open mic, and like I didn't get to hear it because the TVs were muted or whatever. But
on a Thursday?
Thursday night football game, yeah. It was Thursday night
Interesting. Football. I'm just surprised they played music on a Thursday night football game.
Yeah. They always try to make Thursday night football more interesting because
that's fair. And now it's on Amazon.
So
is it only on Amazon now?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. The streaming channels need to get more into.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
deals.
Amazon, I think, was kind of the first one to do it, too.
They are the first one to do it. Well, technically,
I guess Peacock has soccer and WWE. But WWE had their own thing first.
They did, but Peacock co-opted it because it's widespread. So it's smarter for WWE.
Did you listen to the Kurt Angle one yet?
I haven't finished it yet.
Tony says at one point when Kurt was talking about his withdrawals and rehab and everything, they were talking about Joe and Tony were talking about their experiences with painkillers and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I heard that part.
Tony goes, it was the day WWE Network came out, and it was awesome. But then I knew these were dangerous.
It's okay.
Dude, that was...
It's awesome. I love the gays.
I do.
That was a joke for our visual fans.
Hang on. We got beef with Trickster Will right now.
Hey, yo! Hold on! Welcome to That Checks Out.
Welcome to That Checks Out, Gabe and Felix.
Secondly, fuck you, Trickster Will, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
We give you classy content every goddamn week.
Dirty-ass coffee table over there. We're gonna... Oh. That's better. It's still in the shot, but you can see Billy Gardell now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Biggs.
We have 2 more co-hosts.
Yeah. We've got Billy Gardell.
Actually, put the head of Billy Gardell on that body.
No, because then you don't have the can.
I know, but like it'd be pretty funny if Billy Gardell was Jack.
You can't see his cock either, though. And that's...
I mean, yeah.
Man's got a bulge.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hell of a bulge.
Anyway, Trickster Will, our ADHD didn't forget. Hey, the fuck is wrong with you?
Look at that bulge.
Yeah, the skull spike there.
Fucking
he's getting some dome right now. Get it? Because the skull's on his...
Oh, yeah, dude.
On his dick muscle. Yeah, Trickster Will, get your shit together, or you can keep listening to our podcast and watching all our content from now on.
Fucking called me. Said I look like Lord Farquaad. And which one did he say you look like?
He said I look like the bug from fucking, what's that big-headed blue motherfucker?
Ants?
No.
Or Bugs Life?
No.
The ants from Bugs Life is what I meant.
No. Ants are the ants from Bugs Life. No. What was that movie with the big-headed blue... Megamind.
He's not a bug. Oh, you look like. Wait, there's a bug.
The bug from Google it.
Are you thinking Monsters vs. Aliens?
Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah, the fucking moth. Yeah, it was a caterpillar.
No. It was one of the bugs. Look up the Megamind bug because I think it's from Megamind.
All right.
Either that or Monsters vs. Aliens. We'll figure it out.
I
know you're trying to. Maybe it's not Megamind. It's Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah. Monsters versus.
Monsters.
We need to get a producer to we need a young Jamie. That.
The second one, the second one.
Oh, like Dr. Cockroach?
Yeah, it didn't even make any sense.
You don't even look like Dr. Cockroach.
The other thing I would make some goddamn sense.
I mean, I guess because your legs are smaller than the top half of your body, but
that's true. But still, his top half is the same size as his body half.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Trickster, well, mine was pretty good because there's a picture of me from an open mic where I definitely had that.
You gotta have that pretty hair. You got that little pretty ass little bitch hair.
Yeah, I like it when you pull it from the back.
Me and Gabe had doggy style last night.
Yeah, it was quite pleasant. For Felix, not for me. My anus hurts.
Yeah. We were fucking last night.
Dude,
Gabe cried a little bit.
Okay, here's all respect to the gays. Love the gays.
Yeah.
But here's a weird thing that I just think about from time to time.
Spicy.
Gay dude missionary.
No.
There's just a dick flopping around on top.
Presumably it's hard too.
Yeah, so it's like it's like ping ponging like a goddamn Geiger counter.
It's going into the other dude's belly button.
What if he's shredded too? Because then there's like no cushion there. Like
it's just a hard, big, hitting hard.
I don't like
hard abs.
And you know what? If you are a gay male that enjoys missionary and would like to tell us how that doesn't happen or does,
yeah,
we're open to hearing about it. We're curious, not bi-curious though. We're hetero life partners, strictly with each other, and we fuck sometimes.
Last week after the pod was so goddamn funny.
I just have a theory.
Because we're having a really serious conversation. And somebody goes, no, you go, do you want to?
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was when we had Ryan on.
Yeah.
And you were about to
leave. We were on the phone with Biggs for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That shit was fucking hilarious. But yeah, keep going.
And so we're having this real cool moment where we're just like, dude, neither one of us would be where we're at in comedy if we hadn't met each other and become good friends.
Yeah.
And
you're welcome.
And I go, you want to get married? And at the exact same time,
you want to fuck? That's how our relationship is. You're very wholesome. I just want to fuck.
Yeah, I'm just dumb and wholesome. You're dumb and aggressive.
What? Asshole. Not that dumb.
Oh my god.
There was a news story that I read today that I meant to bring up and I forgot what it was. It's gone.
You think about the fact that juggalos just exist in the world?
I mean,
it's a wild culture.
We live in a big world.
We do live in a big world. There's people who eat people.
There's 7 billion people around.
Shout out Armie Hammer.
There's a lot of people in the world. I'm not surprised by anything anymore.
That's fair. I'm not surprised. I'm more interested.
Like we just watched a fun video.
That was
a couple of fun videos where literally anybody else is completely disgusted by what was going on,
and we're just like,
why?
We watch those like film critics, dude.
We're
the film critics.
We're like the hard.
We need to start leaving reviews.
If you want to.
Especially like the part where she made the kangaroo face.
I didn't like that she closed her eyes the entire time and they got mad when she got cummed on.
Yeah, that was weird.
Anyway, and that Asian girl was just beating her pussy.
everywhere.
Does it?
Warehouses.
All over walls.
Parks, showers.
Squirting on the shower.
You put too many sunflower seeds.
I'm way too many in it. I'm down to like.
He's been here for 30 minutes. 40 minutes, actually. And still hasn't spit them all out. He did not bring fresh sunflower seeds. He got here with these sunflower seeds.
Yep. I'm a sunflower fiend.
I like how
sunflower seed fiend.
We're just aggressively breaking the fourth wall of this episode, too. We're just talking it.
Spiking the camera.
So, like, here's the thing, guys.
I think we're supposed to be talking to Patricia Will. Patricia Will, you're on probation.
Yeah. From liking. No, always like us.
No.
Because we're great.
Not just that. Patricia Will, you're dumb enough to listen to this show.
Facts.
You're dumb enough to follow along with us. But you're a fucking asshole.
It made me laugh, but at the same time, I was like, what the fuck, dude? I thought you liked us.
Let's roast Trisha Will real quick.
Yeah.
Go to his Instagram. Go to his Instagram if you can find it.
We're not gonna show it on the screen.
Right.
Just because he's not here to consent.
Nah, son. He poked the bear.
He did poke the bear.
It's just a little famous.
Dude, plot twist. Like, why are we not more famous?
Just go Trisha Will Instagram.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll find his ad. And then...
I think it's like Trickster Will 00.
Trisha Will _00.
Trickster Will.
See there, you got a shout out. You're welcome.
Yeah. Hey, the whole point of this was you talk shit on us, and we're still shouting you out. Damn, we got to figure out how to be more angry.
Yeah, hold on.
The Trickster Will or Trickster Will?
It's just Trisha Will _00.
Dude, sometimes when I type
we go through our Instagram if you have it logged in on here.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm logged into any Instagram on here.
We'll see.
Sometimes when I type out Instagram, I think about when I went to Haiti and I pulled out my phone in the village, the poorest village in the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, and I pulled out an iPhone.
What is that?
They go, do you have Instagram? And I was like, huh? There's one wire going into that village, and it's not for electricity. It's for Wi-Fi.
Wait, what?
There's like a power line going into the village.
Wait, so it's only for the missionaries that have their phones?
No, the villagers all use like Instagram and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right. Followers.
Son of a bitch.
Sucker. Cancel. Oh wait, I could go.
Aha! We made it. We smart. You're smart.
It is my week now with the brain cell.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
And.
Come on.
Ah!
You have a private account, you asshole! You fucking asshole! You asshole!
What is this @ symbol with 9 million?
That's just Thread.
What?
Threads.
What is?
It's Zuckerberg's Twitter.
No, but is that how many people are using Threads?
I think it's the number of account that you are.
Oh.
That one's private too, like a hoe.
Have you used Threads at all?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
I'm
think
Twitter for life, dude.
X, dude. X gonna give it to you. What? Wait for you to get it on your own. X gonna deliver it to you.
Not.
That's one of my favorite jokes of all time too. Cat Williams.
That nigga just be farting.
Hey, yo, bitch. What's the answer to number 7?
I expected that motherfucker to be 6 foot 12.
They need to put you in a special class.
Hey, yo, bitch! I say, hey, yo, bitch, just like,
hey, yo, bitch.
I have a lot of things, like, either from specials or movies that I've seen, where I just use.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yes. And I never remember where they're from.
That's Dana Carvey, right?
Yeah. But, hey, yo, bitch. Like, it's not like I shouldn't remember it, and I do once I hear it, but like I say, hey, yo, bitch!
Hey, yo, bitch! What's the answer to number 7? Oh, you need to be in a special class. Hey, yo, bitch! Get a sandwich and some water.
I'm wild to bargain people.
It's so cool.
As a human being.
It's funny, too, because, like, the only musicians that do barking is DMX and metal bands.
Yeah. Have you heard the story that Jay-Z told about DMX?
No.
Apparently they were doing some, like, festival together. It was before both of them were, like, huge.
Uh-huh.
Or, like, bigger. Or as big as they ever got, but they were, like, on the way up.
Yeah.
So they came up, like, at a similar time.
Right.
Well, so, apparently Jay-Z was supposed to follow DMX. On the very first show he did.
Uh-huh.
But, like, he had, like, a 15-minute set. And DMX... This last one. When DMX goes up there and has this whole thing where he's barking at everybody, they're fucking losing their mind.
Yeah.
And then he, like, in the middle of his set, he does, like, a prayer and people are crying.
Yep.
And then he has people
I always
screaming.
include a prayer on my albums. You need to ask Austin his opinion on DMX. He fucking hates DMX.
Why?
Because he's an asshole to his kids.
Oh, fuck them kids. Here's the thing. How many kids does DMX have?
13?
That's probably a good number. In the grand scheme of things, I think DMX has done a lot more for people, and it's just like I said, those are his kids.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's just a thing.
I do not disagree with you at all. I think he's done a lot of good for people, and I think in the pursuit of fame and success, he kind of neglected his kids, if you will.
How often do you see in the history of music or acting or whatever it is that people are like good to their, like the best of the best are good at with their children? Now you see like Bert, he's with his family and everything. And
Bert's a terrible dad.
He's a fucking 17. Jesus Christ!
Oh,
son of a bitch.
From 11 different women.
There's a full basketball team with 3 full lineups and then 2 people that are reserves.
You know, the barking thing really makes sense now.
Yeah.
He got that dog in.
Hey, yo, bitch! I'm gonna get you pregnant!
One of his kids comes out.
Wait, hold on. He's got, with one woman, he's got 4 children. He's got Xavier, Tacoma, Praise, and Sean.
Praise Mariella. I like how questions related to your search. Did DMX have 15 kids?
No, he had 7.
No, he had more.
Look at how many kids Marlon Brando had. I think the number's like 18.
Really?
And then like it has an asterisk next to it because there could be more.
Well, did you ever watch that documentary called Our Father? It was a series on Netflix.
Yeah.
About the sperm donor or the.
Oh yeah.
And IVF doctor.
Yeah.
And he would go beat off
people pregnant.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then like it was in like a small-ish area.
Yeah.
Probably about the size of Wichita.
But there's like 50 people.
Some of them were married, and they didn't know.
It's fucking horrible. Okay, that's just with his housekeeper. That's just his housekeeper, Maria Cristina Ruiz.
Nina, Miles, and Timothy.
How many children do you think Trickster Will has?
None.
Virgin.
You're so heated. You're so heated.
Fuck you, Trickster Will. You motherfucker.
Felix holds on to shit, Trickster Will, so.
Yeah, you motherfucker. I love you to death, you piece of shit. This is really the only person I've ever met that I've loved.
That you haven't met.
That I haven't met. And so the fact, honestly, there's only like 5 people in the world that can legitimately piss me off. And you're one of them.
Who are the other 4?
My mother.
Yeah.
Because she knows me.
Yeah.
Tucker.
Yeah.
Goose pissed me off this week.
Really?
And you.
Yeah, I know I can. I've done it.
You're annoying. Asshole. God, why do I hang out with you? Like, why do I consist?
Why do I hang out with you? You're not a good friend.
But you know what I'm trying.
I know what you're trying.
And that means everything. All right, goddammit. You piece of fucking shit. I'm not a good friend. I'm not always there for you. No. If you call, I might not answer. I probably won't answer.
Yeah, because you're usually on air when I want to call you.
If you need a ride,
you don't have a car.
You drove me around this week.
I know. Fucking A guy at work goes, dude, that
I laugh when you bomb.
You're a dick for that.
But you know how fun it is for me.
Yeah, I know how fun it is for you. I'm usually not paying attention. Not when I'm bombing. When you're bombing.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
It's
damn.
one of the,
like when you went through that season of trying to do crowd work every time you got up and bombed very consistently.
Oh my god!
I started like
and
I was
lots of people too.
I was I was really excited when you told me about it, and
I'm
then
gonna start doing crowd work.
Then it started happening, and I was like, oh, no.
Bombing with crowd work fucking sucks.
I'm here and supportive. I'm here and supportive. I'm here and supportive.
Bombing with crowd work fucking sucks, dude.
I mean, bombing sucks.
Bombing sucks, but like bombing with crowd work,
the worst.
If you bomb with your own material, it's like, hey, I'm still working it out. If you bomb with crowd work, it's like that moment's gone forever.
Almost worse than bombing, though, or just as bad, I guess.
I had a lot of fun last night.
See, I did not have fun last night.
You didn't, but that's why I did crowd work, because I watched everybody else not have fun.
But that crowd, like a crowd like that, where there's like 3 people and Jeremy Rush paying attention, you know. Like, Jeremy laughed at my jokes.
Jeremy's heckling is really fucking fun.
So fun, dude.
It's so
goddamn fun. But
Trisha Will, I'm lighting your little afro on fire.
It's that.
I'm going to torch it in some black people hair products that are probably flammable.
Like argan oil?
Oh shit, it's burning in the middle. What the fuck's going on?
What?
See?
Oh, that's neat. It probably shot down
It
there.
might be hollow down in the middle.
Oh, I don't think so. But no, like a confusing crowd.
Yes.
Where you're like, you can't get off that stage unless you absolutely murdered.
Yeah.
You can't get off that stage and really know how you did.
And have a good layout. Yeah.
Like, and I think.
I thought I did okay last night for what it was.
Yeah, like.
And I think you did the same way too.
Yeah, I did. Look, he's like a little weird fishy guy.
Oh, is that Bud's T-Tac?
Yeah, dude. Industrial grade.
When you're done. There's nothing more I love more than Play-Doh.
Excuse our autism, please. We're doing a podcast right now.
Yeah. It's only Trisha Will listening, and we know he's going to.
And the one guy at work that works next to me, he loves it.
Oh, yeah.
Shout
What's his
out
name?
to Tyler.
Shout out Tyler. You're no Trisha Will, though. Trisha Will's a piece of shit. That's why you're no Trisha Will. I'll probably be over it by the end of this episode.
Probably not. It'll probably take a week.
You know what? I'm going to give you probation of 4
hours.
Episodes.
Oh, wow!
So that's like 8
Getting
hours.
real heated with it.
Trisha Will. Just so you know. I've never told anybody how long I'm not gonna be nice to them. Sometimes it just doesn't end. Gabe knows I'm mean to him for like a week and a half just because I get cranky.
It's in cycles.
Yeah. So, but you actively did something to piss me off. When I'm mean to Gabe, it's just because I'm a piece of shit.
Because you're in a mood.
Yeah. It's called cyclical depression, Trickster Will. What do you know about that?
Hey, man, don't call people out for their depression.
I'm calling myself out for
Oh, yeah.
the
But
depression.
then you said, what do you know about that?
I'm sorry, Trickster Will.
What if he does have cyclical depression and he doesn't want to get called out like that? And then you just caused him to go into a depression that was not cyclical.
I fucked up his depression cycle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for fucking up your menstrual cycle. You fucking bitch!
Jesus!
Alright, I'm sorry. I'm not, though. Remember what he said about us?
Yeah, and I'm over it.
I'll try. That's the best I can offer.
Trying's not doing.
Do
it. Be the bigger person. Physically,
fucking
I'm
eating
guessing you're
orders.
bigger than Trickster Will.
Yeah, I scrolled through his Instagram. He's tiny.
Yeah.
He's like 6'1", but he's like 112 pounds.
Yeah. So, yeah, no.
Hold on, where's he at? I need a solo picture. We're taking pictures with your beautiful family, Trisha Will. Jesus. Quit having friends that you want to show off on social media.
I don't even have those. I just want to show me off on social media.
Honestly, I don't post on social media as much as I probably should.
I don't either. That's why
I tweet a lot.
I try to with the podcast, and I think we probably need to start doing posting as collaborators.
Yes.
How
many collaborators can you do?
I think you can do 2.
Okay.
Like 2 added ones.
Okay. So that would be, I'm down for that.
Yeah, and so when I post the next reel
Yes.
about comedians 9/11, which, damn, he is tall.
Yeah. I'm just assuming those girls are kind of short.
That might also be a thing.
You handsome bastard. Nice little ass afro and glasses. I like you. And I want you.
I want you to want me.
You want to know a song that really touches my soul every time I hear it?
Is it One More Time by Blink-182?
It's not.
Oh.
No.
That song made me cry. I've listened to it like 17 times today.
That's cool.
They're back.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They're back.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus. I love you.
I love you too.
Bitch.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you.
Bitch.
Bitch.
No, it's Get What You Give by the New Radicals. Don't stop now. You got the music in you.
Ooh, oh yeah. Don't stop now. You got the music in you.
In the pot on that. Let me write it down.
We've been doing 26.
I know, eventually. I'm not
okay.
talking about right now.
I was like, what? Don't stop. No, you got the music in you.
Alright.
Rivers and roads. Rivers and roads. Rivers till I reach you. I listen to that song. That's a good song.
Such a good song.
I've been hooked on this song called "Not the 1975" though, and that's a bop.
You want to know another bop? Fuck.
I like how when our autism flares up, we just talk about bops.
Don't Stop Calling. I'm writing it down too.
Don't stop calling.
Or Please Don't Call.
Please don't call the waterfall.
That's not how that song goes.
No, it's not.
Only you. But yeah, music's cool.
Music rules, dude. It's so much cooler than what we do.
What we do is so fucking stupid.
It's so dumb,
It's
dude.
so goddamn stupid.
Come laugh at my problems.
Not just that, but like I think my problems are funny enough for you to laugh.
For you to laugh at, yeah. And then you're dumb enough to laugh at them, though.
Yeah, sometimes. And if you don't,
Yeah, you don't
it's
hear a
just-
lot of intellectuals being into comedy.
No,
It's mostly
it's a lot of smart people are into comedy, but like people
Yeah.
that like do smart things aren't into comedy.
like doctors.
Yeah.
Doctors are into Jeff Dunham.
See, somebody. I'm not gonna say
Mostly
his name.
Republicans.
I'm not gonna say his name on this pod because I like money. But he tried to tell me that Jeff Dunham is the funniest comedian of all time, and I almost stabbed him in the throat. We'll talk later.
Write it down so we don't forget, because I need to know who this is.
You don't. It won't matter to you.
Work.
Yeah.
Republican radio station guy.
I mean, almost.
Yeah,
Basically. But yeah, I've been anchoring the news. This shit is fucking horrendous.
this is such a wild lane for you, because you literally only care about wrestling, sports, and comedy, and me sometimes. And Walter. That's a new addition.
Like my mom goes in and out. She's in and out of the lineup.
Well, your mom's a given. In my family.
She got. Oh yeah. God, I love your fucking family so much. Like I said last night, it's like the closest thing I have to like a normal
sense of
family to like
normalcy.
look at. And I'm just like, this is nice.
You guys really got it going on. One of your kids is kind of a fuck up. One of
and that's
them's
the one I like the most.
star athlete. Yeah.
The other one,
I can relate to the fuck up the most.
but also kind of relate to the star athlete just a little bit.
A little bit, because I played high level football. It was higher than high school level, yeah.
My NFL dreams were alive at one point. Then I got severely depressed because I couldn't play anymore.
Dude, you know what I wish was still around? Laser Quest.
Grips.
Are you talking about like pencil grips?
No.
Oh, dude, those things we used to trade. Jesus grips.
It was like those.
Oh yeah.
Those little, like,
No, you know what I wish on that realm? Yogos.
Yogos were very cool.
Yogo's were bomb. Welch's has a version.
Do
It's
that.
not the same, but it's still pretty close.
What else is there?
I mean, Gushers rules still.
Gushers are still cool, but also Black
Especially
Forest.
if you've eaten a sandwich.
Black Forest fruit snacks are a better version of them to me.
See, I disagree. I don't like them.
They're a better version of them.
Because here's
Gushers are cool.
Here's why I don't like the Black Forest ones. And most of the companies that try and make a loaded Gusher, a squirter, I don't know.
She's a Gusher, guys!
My favorite thing is
what if me and you go to an Airbnb, like, and just go on a vacation just out of nowhere, go to a bar, pick up a girl, one of us sprints out of the room, like, guys! She's a Gusher, I don't know what to do!
Just draw the cool ass on her. You'll be fine.
Is she bleeding or squirting? Both!
I tore her anus and now she's squirting. I don't know what's happening.
I think she liked it. Do I do it again? Do I rip the heart?
All of a sudden, you're in a Saw movie. I've been watching through all the Saw movies.
She's just like slowly bleeding out and coming.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's so bad.
That's horrendous.
We can't clip that one.
I don't know if I want Jesus to know about that.
He does.
Oh,
It was in your thoughts.
it really
Oh,
was.
did you watch that thing I sent you last night? The Rhett and Link one? Good Mythical Morning?
Was it them talking about like Christians?
Yeah.
I've seen it before.
Okay.
I didn't see it when you sent it to me.
Yeah, Gracie sent it to my mom, and then my mom sent it to me and my sister.
Okay.
And, like, I guess we'll just get serious on this podcast.
Let's do it. Fucking tricks your will. This is your punishment. You don't get to be
Uh,
entertained. You have to think, you motherfucker.
No, so, like, I was really thinking about it, and, like, especially,
Can I play with this whole half?
yeah, go for it. I've got more, so.
Okay.
And it only works somewhat okay.
Sticky tack. It was going to lose its stickiness at some point.
Yeah.
And it might as well have some fun with it.
But no, like, I've kind of been in this weird season. It's not weird. It's pretty cool. Where, like, I've really felt free to be myself for the first time, like, ever. Like, a little bit.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to have a serious. I'm just like, this guy.
But like with dyeing my hair, it's something I've wanted to do for a really long time.
Right.
And every time I mentioned it or something, someone would always be there to say, "Don't do that. It's terrible for your hair."
Yeah, you went into
whatever.
this on a podcast that'll never come out.
Yeah, I did. I was full diva mode, and I'd eaten a big sandwich. It ruled. I told you I killed that night. And then like was stretching my ears too. That's
Right.
kind of something I've wanted to do. I like in 5th grade I wanted a lip ring because I thought it was cool because all the guys in Hawk Nelson had lip rings and I loved Hawk Nelson.
Lip rings look like they just are inconvenient.
So much,
Anything.
dude.
Like a nose ring, I get it. You forget you have it.
Yeah, no,
Earrings,
I've had
same
this
way.
for 6 years.
Earrings are the same way.
Yeah.
Just about any other piercing, but a lip ring is just like you're talking and it's just like got something.
Well, like I know
You got a
some
piece of, like
people.
a battery hanging off
like,
your fucking lip.
People see the tongue ring and they automatically assume it's a sex thing.
Yeah.
But some people literally just get it. So, like, it's like us playing with this sticky tack right now.
Yeah.
They have something to fidget with at all times.
See, my aunt had a tongue ring, the one that I have the tattoo
Uh-huh.
for, and so I'll never view it as that.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, that was Amy's thing. Like, it's not like,
Yeah.
it's not like she shot the penis.
Yeah.
That's a person I hold very dearly.
Yeah, right. But it's
Somebody we know has a tongue ring.
Yeah.
Who is it?
somebody I know has a tongue ring.
Yes.
And
No,
you've
somebody
met her.
else. I thought it was a dude.
My buddy Aaron used to have one. I don't think you've met Aaron. I don't know. Was it a comic?
It might have been. I don't know. Kevin has a belly button ring.
Yeah, he does. Allegedly, Ronnie has his dick tattooed. That's what he told me.
I mean, I don't think you say something like that without showing it.
We were in the main part of Barleycorns.
There's a bathroom at Marley.
Yeah.
I would go back to the bathroom to see someone's dick tattoo.
Yeah, I was just like kind of shocked in the moment that he had one.
Face down in the moment.
No.
Nathaniel Rateliff in Nice Ways.
Oh, yeah. But no, so anyways.
Why are we so dumb?
Episode title. No, so anyways.
I think it's entirely possible. That's our thing.
Yeah, I think it's entirely possible.
There's going to be like 83 clips of us just really talking about the randomest shit.
No,
so anyway.
I gotta write something down because it pissed me off today. And you can talk about it on your news show because it's important. Just don't worry about it. But anyways,
I'm very worried about it now.
I'm in this season of like just as I've gone through all this shit of like
the divorce,
being myself, the divorce, and like feeling free to be me.
Yeah.
It also like pulled up a bunch of repressed memories. Like, I don't know if I told you about this, because this one just came up recently, and it's been, like, in the front of my mind. I know who it was, too, still to this day. Like, it was either, like, 8th grade or freshman year. I got my head pushed into a urinal.
You did tell me about that.
Yeah. And then he got away with it because he was, oh, no, he tripped.
He tripped and then pushed somebody's head into a urinal.
Yeah, exactly. But they bought it.
Perfect for that.
Yeah, they bought it, and so, but like it brought back all this shit about how like I've never felt that free and comfortable being myself in a church. I've always felt pretty like restrained and a little judged and that's at church, at a private Christian school where everybody comes from the church, and so you're around those people all day, and you're the weird kid because you like shit that's not textbook churchy. You don't like K-Love, but you like Harry Potter.
You like the House FM, which people already like. Gross.
You like NW. I got super into NWA in 8th grade.
You like niggas with attitude?
Yeah. Why do you think we're friends?
Because I'm a nigga with attitude.
Yeah.
I got attitude problems.
Hey, yo, easy.
Tupac. No, that's fucking Digital Underground.
Yeah.
Tupac coming rocking. I'm thinking about the same song. All around the world, same song.
Oh, yeah.
Tupac coming rocking. Political, critical.
Yeah.
It's like one of his first verses that was like the shit.
Yeah. No,
Tupac from Oakland, not LA.
Yeah.
Or what he claims.
I went through a big Tupac, NWA, big, like all the 90s gangster rap. I had Def Jam Rap Star on the Wii.
Was that the fighting game?
No, it was like Rock Band, but just a microphone, and you could rap. That's where I learned like Children's Story by Slick Rick and Just a Friend. What? Oh, Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique. Austin showed me that.
Jesus Christ.
But no.
So fucking scary. Yeah, go ahead.
So, anyways, like I was into all that shit in middle school and high school, especially when I was at classical school, and just like realizing how all that shit's affected me through my whole life, and like made me feel repressed, like I can't be who I want to be.
Yeah, well, like, and I'm not like minimizing whatever you just said.
No,
but like take everything you said, but also put it in a giant black body.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Like even like for me coming from both sides, because like Earl Sweatshirt has a line, I probably said it on this podcast before. 2 black for the white kids, 2 white for the black.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I go to school with all these white kids and we're hanging out doing whatever, and they get to be whatever because unabashed freedom. That's what I think. I think I've told you this, but like I think that's the theory between like stereotypically white people music and black people music. Is like white people have unabashed freedom. Like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Have you seen that one going around? That's what Red Hot Chili Peppers sound like to people who don't like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No.
It's just Anthony Kiedis' voice saying a bunch of random fucking words.
That's what it is.
Snow. But like if you listen to this, come to decide that the things that I've tried were in my life just to get high on.
Yeah.
But like, it's like iPod Nano, I stepped on my balls on. Or like something like but it flows super. It's so funny.
Yeah, there's but like what's the song?
Danny California?
No.
Black bandana, sweet Louisiana, robbing on a bank in the state of Indiana.
Sam Schrader, he was my running back in high school. He was a junior when I was a freshman. and we used to work out with him all the time. He only listened to the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I've told you my mom kicked them out of her apartment in
Yeah.
college, right? Yeah, I think
Cool.
that's pretty rad.
Pretty fucking cool.
So many people party with the
You
Red
think
Hot
she
Chili
an
Peppers.
email like Anthony Kiedis and we can like get on the pod?
That would be sick. Hey, remember that you guys were playing a water park in Phoenix? My son has a podcast with the loveliest large black man.
I can just so imagine your mom be like, hey, hi!
Anthony, do you remember me? You probably don't. I was very mean. I was in a season. But I love your music now.
Hey, hi! You remember me, right? I love her so much. Like, honestly, no disrespect to Mr. Simon, but if I had the opportunity, if your mom was like younger and we like could go out on a date, I'd probably marry your mom. Like, I'd treat her right. That'd be like the first woman I would treat right because she's so fucking wonderful.
I like how that's the first woman you would treat right.
Yeah.
Hear that, ladies? Hear that, ladies?
Yeah, if you're not like Gabe's mom, you don't stand a fucking chance. I'm not saying I have a crush on her. Do not cut this out.
Yeah, I'm gonna nix that one.
Because I know how much you hate these types of conversations. But anyway.
But I'm just...
No, so anyway.
No, so I...
But all of that shit. But then I go home, go do family shit. It's like I'm already weird.
Yeah.
Because like I'm young. I'm the youngest grandchild.
You're probably the youngest to get your driver's license.
No, not even just that. My closest cousin is 10 years older than me.
Oh yeah.
10 years older because my mom had me kind of late. She was 34.
Okay.
And plus, like when my aunts had
how old
kids.
my mom was when Clay was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine the difference between you and Clay, but nobody else in between.
Right.
And so.
Dude, I know,
I
right?
took the skull out of it. Holy shit.
Oh, this is a Nightmare Before Christmas.
Give me that real quick so I can make the full skull.
Yeah.
Enough fucking shit. Well, so anyway, so I go home and I'm already hanging out with my family, and they it's not that like I'm different, and like they know I'm different, and so like it's been 22 years at this point.
Right.
But they expect a lot out of me.
Uh-huh.
Like when I got into the car accident and I explained it to my cousin and everything, he was like, "You were working yourself to death, so like why don't you just go back to school?" And like I wasn't the only one to go to college, but like I was the best one, if that makes any sense.
You did the most with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
or you seized the opportunity the most.
Exactly. And so like they expect more out of me when I'm just like I want to hang out, like.
Right.
Not hang out, but like I work hard at the shit I care about.
Right, but do they also forget that you're a stand-up comic?
Yes, kind of. Because they also, a lot of my cousins, like
I
by the
wish
time
my
they were my
family would
age,
forget that I was a stand-up comic sometimes.
by the time a lot of my cousins were my age, they had a couple of kids.
Yeah.
And so like they had shit to do, they had to get a job, they had to do this, that, and the third. And so the fact that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
There's a spricket back there.
What's a spricket?
It's a spider cricket.
What?
I hate them.
I thought that was a racial slur.
No. You bastard. Dude, they jumped so fucking far. I hate them.
Did you get it?
I got it.
Okay. Oh my god.
He jumped, but I split him in half as he was jumping.
43-44. So yeah.
Try this. It's ocean water with 99 bananas.
What's 99 bananas?
Banana liqueur.
I like bananas.
It's pretty good.
It's nice.
It's kind of good.
It's warm, but also refreshing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's nice.
Uh-huh.
No, you don't get this back.
No, I want that back. That whole part's getting clipped out because I was like the wildest chain of events. Like, ah! It's kind of nice, it's warm, but also refreshing. think anybody laughs at this podcast the way we laugh at this podcast.
No, son. Maybe Trisha Will's bitch ass does. Just so you know, Trisha Will, I revoked the 4 episodes.
It's 3 now.
No, I'm over it.
He's over it.
I'm over it because you're a fan. If it was Gabe, on the other hand, fuck you still.
What did I do?
You didn't do anything, but if you would have done something like that, like what Trisha Will did, we might still be beefing. Probably not, though.
Nah. We get over it. We beefed like twice.
Yeah, there was that one time, and then I called you, or I texted you, I was like,
yeah, and then there was one time where you were really drunk at the Winnie Bin, and you got mad at me. It was one of the last open mics they did, and you were like, "We got to start." It was about the music mics.
Yeah. And
you go, "I know how tired you are," and I was like, "No, you don't. You don't understand what I've been through in the last year. I know you've been tired. You haven't been this kind of tired."
And still.
You don't know what kind. It's a different kind of tired.
It's a different kind of tired, but like you're not more tired.
It was more of emotionally just absolutely drained because I'd just been beat to the ground by the divorce.
Yeah.
And on top of that,
you haven't had black people yell at you to be better.
I'm trying to think of that.
See, black people.
I would probably remember it, huh?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. The only black people that have ever yelled at me are you and homeless people. So.
Yeah, nigga. But then like even when I got to college, it was like all these dudes were not from here, so automatically you kind of stick out. And I mean I was black, so it was like fun and like,
yeah.
And that's why like college meant, at least at Hutch, meant so much to me,
right.
Because like. And it seems dumb and it's purely physical, but it also did mean a lot because growing up I was always bigger than everybody.
Uh-huh.
But then when I got to Hutch, we're all the same size, so we can we can horseplay.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna hurt each other. What seems like it's gonna hurt.
Glad I'm so much smaller than you. I don't like horseplay.
I know. I mean, I've gotten after it a few times with you, but like for most of my life, it's just
us both going. Yeah.
I super kick you and grab you. You're dad. We're at state.
Uh-huh.
We're at state, and you were talking to somebody, and your dad, like I was talking about, like I have to take Gabe. And he goes, "Hey, you better be careful." I was like, "Hey."
Yeah.
And we're going back and forth. And I'm like, he goes, "I mean, just know that he's strong." I was like, "I'm stronger." And he's like, "You're probably right." But he goes, "Get very fucking strong." Or something to that effect. We're
I'm much stronger than.
You're grown man strong.
I'm grown man strong.
Functionally strong.
I can open some fucking pickle jars, goddammit.
And so like I'm strong.
I did punch a punching bag off of the mountain on the ceiling.
Jesus Christ. Who are you mad at?
Probably my ex
God.
or her baby daddy.
Oh.
Or both. Probably both.
Thank God.
Nah.
You're finding myself mad at God.
Yeah. Like.
Do you ever cuss out God?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Because here's my thing about prayer.
Yeah.
You're talking to God. He's supposed to be your friend.
And if he's acting like a fuck nigga.
What's good, bitch? It's me, your boy.
Hey yo. Whatever happened to whatever I want works out in your favor. Oh, what's the fucking Bible verse?
Don't ask me. I don't know.
That one Bible verse is like the desires of your heart or something.
I did not get a lot of candy bars in Sunday school. All right.
You know something fucked up?
What?
My junior year, cheated on every single Bible verse memorization quiz.
I thought you were gonna say cheated on a girl. I was like, whoa.
I was the first until I was 19.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but you could have held hands with somebody else.
And then nobody liked me. And I asked a girl that I went to high school with, like, I mean, now, like, this was like a year ago now.
Yeah.
But I was like, nobody liked me in high school, but now, like, things have changed so much. She was like, what are you talking about? There are like 3 girls that like you in high school. I was like, fuck.
Dude, that's the most bullshit thing. Is like, some girl from high school be like, oh, I was kind of into you in high school. I'm like,
bitch! Bitch! If he was into me, fuck me.
Are we just that nice? Where we don't understand when girls are into us?
My mom's the same way, where, like, dudes will hit on her, like, fairly openly, and, like, her friends will be like, hey, like, what was that?
Uh-huh.
And she goes, oh, dude talking.
Yeah.
But it's like very obvious. Where like for me, I don't notice. Again, people have been staring at me since I was 12 years old.
That's true.
So if a girl's like up and down, and
you seen that video going around of that 6th grade kid that's like 6 feet tall?
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah.
Someone said it to me. It was like, "This is Felix." I was like, "No, yeah, that
Who was it?
I don't remember, or maybe I just saw it. I
was
don't
talking
know.
shit. Though.
I sent something to Biggs the other day that was pretty funny.
I think Bish is still mad about this Wienermobile conversation. Jesus Christ, he took that so seriously.
So funny, dude. Anyways.
But, yeah, so like a kid, people have been staring at me since I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
And so like I've always stuck out, and so if you stick out, you might as well stick out hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Put it out there, dude.
Big ass is rager.
We are the raging boners of society.
Yeah.
Let's change the podcast title to the raging boners.
The Ragers.
The Ragers. No, I'm joking. I like TCO.
Pitch intense.
And then fans are campers.
Ooh, in the nice shade of our tents. Everyone try to get in them draws.
Getting them draws.
Let me get in them draws. I want to eat your booty. Y'all know it's a banana split. Shout out to Unc Shine. R.I.P. that bitch ass Nadav. That was my favorite thing. Was they started calling him bitch ass Nadav one week, and he was like, "I don't like this." And so when I reposted, I go, "R.I.P. bitch ass Nadav."
My favorite thing with Nadav was when him and Bert got into the argument on Two Bears.
Yeah.
Because Bert was always like being really mean to him. Like, look that up. You don't
he was being a dick to him.
He was being super mean. And Nadav's like, "No, I'm tired of it." And Tom's just like kind of stirring the pot, but also like trying to manage the situation too. Because here's his fucking psychopath of a friend and his employee.
His raging alcoholic friend. Bert, come on our pod when you're in town. Oh shit, it's on.
We're both out of
It's
town.
tomorrow.
We both have shit to do.
Where are you going tomorrow?
I mean, I'm got a game call.
Oh, right.
Or else I would love to. But yeah, Bert, if you see this, come back to Wichita.
I mean, we could do it early afternoon. I assume you'll be here.
Yeah, I'm sure he's here now.
No, he's probably doing a shit.
If it's a one-nighter.
Yeah, because you're on a stadium deal.
Yeah,
so
you might do a one-nighter like in Denver or something like that.
Yeah.
Drive overnight.
Yeah, on that big-ass fucking bus.
Yeah. He's also going to drink somewhere.
He's not drinking right now.
That's true. Why? Fucking.
He's fat.
Yeah, fucking.
We watched something. Hey, Bert, what's burning? Something?
Bert, we'll give you the honor.
I will cook you some pizza rolls, or I will eat a sandwich and make you the best tater tots you ever had.
Or we just go to fucking Menza, and you pay for us to eat because you're rich.
Bingo. And we are broke.
Not exactly.
I'm not super broke. Like, I think I'm gonna go book a tattoo soon.
I really want to. Should we do? I mean, we not get matching tattoos, but like
we get friend tattoos.
Yeah, but like, what's wait? I don't know if I like you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just like go together. I'm not saying like I would never do it.
I just don't know if you would want anything that I want.
Exactly. We're very different stylistically.
And I already have a panther.
We have different vibes.
You
like
could get
honestly, this shirt kind of meets in the middle.
Yeah. It's like line work, but it's American tradition.
The color of this shirt is my favorite part. The gold and the pink.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good ass shirt. I know you love that shirt.
I really like the patch.
That really makes you stand out too, because a giant black guy with a Devil Wears Prada shirt. Not something you see every day.
Nobody ever says anything, except for the boy that you hate at the Y.
I fucking hate that guy.
He's a really nice guy. He's a fucking sweetheart.
I only see him at shows though, and he's an absolute prick.
I know, he's a fucking sweetheart.
I'm sure he is.
He's a really.
I'm sure he is, but he's super disrespectful in the environment I interact with him in.
I think you said Indian environment.
Indian environment. Yeah, we have shows at the Indian Center all the time.
They have a parking over there right now.
Oh, really?
Yep, just a news story about it. I hate that I know stuff.
Yeah.
I hate that I know stuff about this city.
No, hold on. So anyways, back to, let me wrap up, because this all started with the Rhett and Link thing.
Yeah.
So, anyways, what they were saying about...
Shout out to Rhett and Link.
Yeah.
They do a fucking fantastic job.
And Rhett's done some music, too, about, like, as he started to kind of deconstruct his faith and, like, really dig into it, and he left the church and stuff.
Yeah.
but they've both been kind of doing that.
Yeah.
And then they've become a problem because people are like, oh, these YouTube guys are so much influence, are making our kids leave the church. And then they go, no, your kids are leaving the church because you raised them right.
Yeah. You raised them
and
to
they
ask
see
questions.
that the church is not doing that. And like when I dyed my hair and got told I couldn't go on road trips for work anymore because it was unprofessional, I was like, and it hit me in a way where I was like, and that's why people don't like the church.
Yeah.
And so like I've just been pretty open about it lately. Like I'm not going to church. I love some of the people there. Shout out John Gordon and Morgan. And
I want to hang out with them outside.
I do too. Like I would love to go grab a drink with them.
They're pastors. They don't drink.
They don't drink like us. They might. Jesus drank wine. They're not. We're not going to be the most dangerous quartet on a weeknight. So dumb.
We're just a faction at that point. We're just a staple.
We're just a faction.
We're the bloodline.
But, and so this is nothing against like people I'm friends with in the church. It's the American church as a whole is just like so fucked.
See, a lot of my church problems stem with my dad too because he went to Lakewood.
Joel Osteen's church.
Because he lives in.
You ever notice how Joel Osteen talks like a little old lady, like I'm Joel Osteen, and thanks for donating to Lakewood Church. You can't come in here for hurricane shelter.
Welcome with open.
Props to fucking Joel Osteen though, because he stands outside every sermon and shakes everybody's hand that wants to shake his hand.
No shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jolie O.
That shit rules.
Shout out to
Johnny Christ was at Lakewood one time, and he goes, "Yo, shout out to this man for literally standing here the whole time."
Joel Osteen, if you want to come on the pod.
I love that video, though.
The door is open.
Oh, 100%. We will shake your hand.
We want just about every controversial figure there's possible to have on this show.
DJT?
I don't know.
It could be fun.
I
love my African American.
Okay, hold on. If we got DJT. If we got DJT to come on this podcast, and at some point in the podcast be like, hey, point to Felix and say, I love my African American. And I'm just like, I'll never be able to go back in the hood. I'll never.
You can move in with me, dude.
We're fucking in the hood, dog. What are you talking about? We gotta leave. If DJT came to this fucking house.
Shut down our whole street.
The fucking street. There's a hospital over there. Somebody could get shot and be like, oh, DJT's over here. DJT, shut the fucking street. I don't even like Donald Trump, like as a person.
He's entertaining.
I want to learn him, though.
I know. He's a fascinating, like, you could do the same, like, if they could do a podcast of just what's in his brain.
Yes.
That would be absolutely fascinating.
Vince McMahon, you're a piece of shit.
I would 100% love to know how that dude's brain works. He's a workaholic, because that's what Kurt was saying.
Psychopath.
He's fucking nuts.
He's a literal crazy person.
100%.
But a lot of shit stems with my dad because he went to Lakewood.
Was your dad actually Nigerian?
Yes.
Like talk like this,
Yes.
Nigerian. No shit.
Yeah.
I thought about that last night.
Oh. It's not the.
Have you ever watched Psych? He's a fake psychic detective.
Yeah. Wait, what?
He's like got really heightened observation
I've never watched
skills.
it. Did I say yes?
No, you said no.
Okay.
I think you might like it.
I might.
It's a kind of an underrated show.
I also don't like anything.
We're Sean and Gus. We are the two main characters from that show, dude.
I thought we were the Usos.
That's gonna be our picture this week is Sean and Gus. I can't believe I haven't done that.
But a lot of the shit stems with
We are the Usos.
And then like that's where it began. Because for me, like my it's technically my step great granddad.
Okay.
But like he's the only one my family ever knew. And
like your dad's stepdad?
My granddad's stepdad.
Your On your mom's side?
Yes.
Okay.
And he was like the assistant pastor at the church, like from.
At Lakewood?
No.
Oh.
This is separate.
Okay.
Just at a church like down the street from here.
The Bridge?
No.
Oh.
The Bridge just started like 2.5 years
St.
ago.
Mark's.
St. Mark, yeah.
Yeah.
Church Guy in Christ, Kojic.
I was like, that was my the only black church I know the name of in town.
St. Mark, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not St. Mark's United Methodist. It's St. Mark's St. Mark Kojic.
Okay.
Church Guy in Christ. Yeah. Shout out. Which whenever I like in high school, like whenever they asked like what your religion was or like what denomination, Kojic all the way, even though we were going like Life Church at that point.
Yeah.
But
I don't like Life Church.
It's weird. Like I'd like to go to Life Church if Craig Rochelle was there every week.
Craig Rochelle is a great speaker, super jacked for no reason.
That's my favorite part.
He's so jacked.
He's like 5'9".
I went to Transformation in Tulsa.
Steven Furtick?
No, Mike Todd.
Mike Todd. Did you see that? Have you seen the video of him
spinning? Yeah, I didn't like that. Nobody liked that.
That was his brother.
I know, but nobody liked that.
I'm not saying it was a good thing. It was just
he didn't even like it. He apologized afterwards.
I think he apologized because he like if the shit would have hit hard,
I would have doubled down on it. Done it again next week.
Goddamn skipping. So, but he apologized before.
But no, so we go to Transformation because I'm like, fuck yeah, we're gonna see Mike Todd. It's gonna be great. Mike Todd comes out, and it was right after he had gone to Kanye's Sunday service.
Yeah.
And so I love Kanye. I fucking love Kanye. It's so hard to love Kanye sometimes.
Kanye, you're welcome on the podcast.
I would have Kanye on in a goddamn heartbeat. I would sell my home to have Kanye on the podcast. We would record it in the street, dude. I would do anything to have Kanye on. Watch that be Kanye's next indie project, just doing our podcast.
I would love that.
Like his weird off the wall thing as he comes on.
That would be so goddamn
hey,
funny.
these motherfuckers fuck with me. I'm gonna do that pod.
And he just talks for 4 hours, and we're just like,
no. When you put it that way, how does this connect?
Do you think I'm the type of guy to interrupt Kanye? Like, hold on.
No. You're the presence of greatness, and you know it when you're with Kanye.
Yeah, but I feel like I'd be like, hey, hold on. I have a question. I'd stop him for a question just to put him on a new track.
I would just wear my Yeezys all the time and beige. That's it.
Just dress kind of dirty. Just like almost dirty. That's fashion.
We're going to clip that out and put that on here. Just in case Kanye sees it.
Just in case Kanye sees it. You know, you never know how the algorithm works.
And then Craig Rochelle was the guest preacher.
Oh, no shit.
When we went to Transformation. I was pissed. Like, I've seen this guy on a screen before.
I've seen him in person before.
No, I didn't go. I got invited.
When he was here in town?
Yeah. I mean, fuck, his house is like 2.5 hours from here.
Yeah. He went home that night.
100%.
It was like the Kansas City trip for us, for him.
Yeah.
It was the same thing. He's just like...
It was the Oklahoma City trip for us. Oh, well, we haven't done that, but it's...
that's why I say Kansas City, going to do Adam's show.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no.
But, yeah, so, like, church growing up was like, you have to go.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like we were having discussions about it.
Yeah.
Like one time I was in middle school and like I said like I really just don't want to go to church. Mm-hmm. And my mom was like fine and didn't talk to me for 2 days.
Really?
Yeah. And we talked about it since and we kind of laugh at it now. It's like she won the seat.
Does your mom still go like every Sunday?
No, not since COVID. But like church became like you have to do it.
It becomes a chore.
And then like when private Christian school, it becomes how good can I do on this quiz?
Uh-huh.
How good can I do on this piece of homework? Like whatever that is. And then when I got to college, it was funny because I had my visits separate from everybody else on the team. And Coach Rhodes, the head coach at Hutch, when I was there.
I know a guy named Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Is it Dusty Rhodes?
No. Oh. He works at Subaru. Or worked at Subaru.
Dusty Rhodes works at Subaru?
Well, he did.
Oh.
I don't know if he still does. I was
years
ago.
You're so old.
I am. You're not that much older than me. You're so old.
So. I talked to Sasha like he's fucking and should be in a nursing home.
Sasha might need to be.
I got it.
I like how we told him we would have him on the podcast. He goes, "I got a sure mic. I'm ready, dude."
He had a pod. He had a pod with him and his brother. I was on it a handful of times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a sports pod.
Yeah, it checks out.
But new episodes every Tuesday.
I like randomly will realize how often I actually say that and why we call
it's
that
mostly
pod.
a you thing.
Oh, 100%. But it's usually to something you say.
Yeah.
So it's us playing off of each other.
Because I'm a modern day philosopher.
And I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Alright. But what was I saying? Oh, Coach Rhodes.
Yeah.
I had my visit, so it's just me and my mom sitting in his office.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, I know we need some guys, some people of faith on this team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a senior in high school, and at that point,
I'm a fan of faith.
Well, no, even then it was like I'm starting to figure me out.
Yeah.
Not that I don't believe in God, but it's
like
I believe in a different God almost.
Yeah.
It's the same way.
You mean you believe in the God of the Bible, not the one of the church?
Ooh, that checks out.
New episodes every Tuesday.
But yeah, I mean, essentially, yes. And I view the Bible more metaphorical than literal.
I have a lot of questions about the Bible, and
it's such a vague ass book.
It's so vague. A lot of it's in
some of it is so literal. Where the beginning of Matthew is just this guy was the son of this guy was the son of that, this guy was the son of that.
Yeah, and call me a Roganite, call me what the fuck ever, but he raises a good point when he goes, that thing's been rewritten and retranslated so many times. There's no way they didn't either keep stuff out or add stuff in or both.
Sure.
And it's the word of God. I'm like, yeah, but probably some other guy.
Just to meet that idea in the middle, I think they got the gist of it.
I think the gist of it is.
It's like the Spark Notes version.
I think the gist of it is the point of it.
What do you mean?
Love people.
Yeah.
That's the whole
but
gist.
Don't fuck with nobody, G.
Yeah. Torture, motherfucker. Torture. Yeah. I fucking sew your asshole closed to keep feeding you and feeding you and feeding you and feeding you. Yo, so it's going down like this.
So he goes, yeah, we need some people of faith. There's a few churches in town on Sunday morning.
Yeah, it's Hutch. There's more than a few.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, well, there's that one and this one. Even if you want me to pick you up and we'll go to church in the morning, I'll pick you up from the dorms. I'm sitting there because I want to play football.
Christian football coach.
I just and I mean, coach. He's a football coach.
Mm-hmm.
Go be some caution. Won't be some caution.
Oh, some cussing.
Every coach I've ever had.
That speaking of not super related but kind of related, the Swamp Kings on Netflix.
They didn't tell me the whole story. There was more crazy shit that went down.
Yeah, Aaron Hernandez existed.
Not just that.
Oh.
Not just that. There, what's it called? Minister Sports. Mm-hmm. He was a coach on that staff. Uh-huh. He was a coach on that staff at Ohio State with Urban Meyer.
Uh-huh.
And he goes through he has a part of his pod where for a half hour he just goes through what's his fucking name? It's Zach something. Snyder. But Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder stopped coaching, became a director,
and made the Justice League, which is unfortunate.
Is it bad?
The Snyder Cut was okay, but it's 4 hours.
Yeah. But they didn't cover the whole story. But every coach is gonna cuss. It's just a thing. And
I mean, that's like when you were at church and I said something to John. I said, I don't give a shit. Yeah. And you go, are you cussing in church? I was like,
Easter.
Probably.
It was Easter.
But the thing is, that gets back to the root of my problem with the church. It's
why are 4 walls stopping me from being who I am?
Yeah, to me, they're just words. And John's a person that I know that can handle those words.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And in the few conversations I've had with Morgan, I've probably dropped some shit.
I have too with Morgan.
Not a few conversations, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so what was I saying? But yeah, when I finally got to college and like I'm staying over the weekends, I have a room to myself. Like I'm finally. If I have a choice, I'm gonna make the choice that never got made for me as a kid.
Right.
So I'm gonna do whatever I want this Sunday morning. At some point I'm gonna describe the best Sunday or the best day of my life to you.
Okay.
Like the perfect setup.
Okay.
But yeah, it was when you finally get to make choices for yourself, like the choices that didn't get made for you.
Right.
It feels, even if it, like, let's say you stop, let's say your ears close up or whatever it is, and you don't feel like doing it anymore. Your hair grows out and normal color, whatever it is, and you start wearing clothes that cover all your tattoos or whatever the situation may be. At least it got to be your decision to make.
Exactly.
And because we're two different versions of the same people.
It's the same thing with like when you start getting tattoos, or because I'm stretching my ears. But what if you regret it one day? Okay.
Yeah, so it was my regret.
It's my choice.
Yeah. And then 20 years later, I'm like, I got a dumbass tattoo.
Yeah.
Or my ears are fucked up.
Yeah. Like, my grandpa is the best. Like, I feel bad for people that don't have a peepop like my grandpa. Like, he's the fucking sweetest. But when I dyed my hair, he was like, just don't do anything that gets in the way of your career. Exactly. I was like, dude, I'm a welder that tells dumb jokes.
Yeah, worst case scenario, or best case scenario, these jokes start to work.
Best case scenario, these jokes start to work. Worst case scenario, I'm a local comic working a blue collar job.
Yeah. Oh, God, Jesus Christ.
I hope not, but it's not an option.
Yeah, if I stay in this window.
But that's the thing, we're not staying in this window.
Right.
We're opening this window.
Very right.
It's a sliding glass door at this point.
Something's coming.
We're going to the backyard.
Yeah.
And then we're going to break out of the backyard and we're going to run free.
Wait.
We're dogs.
We eat sandwiches in the backyard. And I got very confused. I was like, we're going to the backyard?
No, I'm not eating a sandwich.
No, I know you're not.
Maybe I
will. What the fuck? Oh, Please Stop Calling is the song. Run that shit.
Oh, hold on. I have a few notes that I wanted to bring out. You're good. One, bring this up on your news show. They're finally acknowledging the magic bullet theory for JFK.
Yeah. Where
they found the random bullet in the car that completely just obliterates the single shooter option.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool.
Hey, they come from two different angles when you watch the Zapruder film.
Dude, the umbrella guy.
It's so obvious.
Yeah, it's clear. But they just pretend like we're idiots, but we're not. Comics are the smartest fucking people, but we're also the fucking dumbest. So, do you get like super passionate? Like, I was thinking about how.
Give them autistic, yes.
That's true. No, I was thinking about how like Metallica blew up a couple years ago because of Stranger Things, and all these people discovered Metallica because they played, I can't remember what song it was from Stranger Things.
I watched like the first season of Stranger Things, and I was like,
the first two were good. Then
the upside down is confusing.
Yeah, it's upside down. But like, do you feel like that kind of loyalty to? Because like in the rock scene, people are like, fuck all these kids just now discovering Metallica. They're acting like it's the newest, hottest shit.
No, at least they found it.
But like if Brockhampton had a song that blew up, and then everyone was like, "Yo, have you heard of this Brockhampton?"
Motherfucker, I've been on that shit.
Exactly.
Motherfucker, I've been on this shit.
Exactly.
Since the summer of 2017 when they dropped 3 motherfucking albums in the summer.
That's wild. But yeah, no, so I was thinking about that today, and I was like...
Each one better than the next. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. But I was thinking about that today. I was like, people act like it's so ridiculous to get that passionate about music or something, but I'm like, no, I get that way about music.
There's a lot of normal people.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
There's a lot of people that just go to work and go home.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that go to work, go to the bar, hang out with friends, and go home.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that just don't do anything.
There's not a lot of dangerous duos.
There's not a lot of experiencers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People who like listen to a music, like, it sounds nice.
Yeah.
A lot of people see a movie, it's like, that was fine.
A lot of people hear that new Blink song and just be like, yeah, good. It's a new Blink song with the original lineup.
It's probably going to be me when you play it for me at some point.
Doesn't matter. I'm still going to cry.
And that's fine.
My other thing, we could end on this, that play the song.
Play the 2 songs.
2 songs.
4 songs. I don't know.
So I used to go see Toby Mac every year when he'd play Coke-Arena. I loved Toby. I would go see Toby Mac today, dude.
I saw him at Winter Jam.
Dude, I used to see him on Toby Mac's Winter Wonder Slam before Winter Jam existed, or before it ever came to Wichita.
I fucking love Toby Mac.
Dude, Toby Mac rules. But every year he would go.
How does that shit go? Hold up.
What she said.
No, what's his verse on Jesus Freak?
There was a man with a tat on his big fat belly and jiggled around like Mama Lay Jelly. It took me a while to catch what he said because I haven't got the rhythm of his belly with my head. Jesus saves is what he read in a typical tattoo grade. He stood on the box in the middle of a city and he said he had a drip. What would people think if they hear that our Jesus freak?
Where does sticky tack go?
I don't know. You had it. Oh, it's right there. It looks like a Pringle. Like a blue Pringle.
I was making a tackle.
Yeah,
but Toby Mac, go ahead.
So every year he would go, I was at the movie theater recently and I was seeing this movie, The Passion of the Christ. In leaving that movie, I could only think one thing. My God didn't just conquer that cross. He slammed! God's in the spot, you can like it or not! And he would play the slam. But one year, he goes, I was seeing a movie recently, The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift. And sitting in the parking lot after watching that movie, I thought that movie was the slam! And I think that's...
Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, it's... Everyone let me know how you live in Tokyo.
Please stop calling Juniper.
Have you heard Pisces by Ginger?
My PD listens to Ginger.
They're terrifying.
This will hit you right in the soul, dog.
I like soul.
This will hit you right in the motherfucking soul.
We gotta turn it down though because it echoes weird over the thing.
And like YouTube is like,
and YouTube's like, you can't use things, but you can put things on our platform.
I need to call my aunt. She works there.
The YouTubes?
Yeah. I'm about to just buy YouTube Premium one of these days too, because this shit's getting ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward into it because it's long.
Yeah, there's a part in the song out there. Woo! Oh, motherfucker. So I can show you this one time.
Why do I feel like this is our best, or most likely
man,
option
it's the
for a
best.
sponsor?
Oh man. Them or eatfuck.com. What if eatfuck was like, we'll give you $20,000 a month?
New studio.
New studio, but also a salary.
Oh,
We're making $120,000 a year. I love this song so much.
I can get down with this. I have this right now. Jesus.
Wait for it. Like, it gets so much better. It's about like I think it's coming up in like a half a minute.
Okay. Juniper's an ingredient in gin.
need to register what I said. Are we doing beat-ups after this?
I think so. I think that's the minimum.
That's quality.
What's this song?
Remember that hot pregnant waitress we had?
Yeah.
Pretty hot, she was pregnant. She immediately mentioned her husband.
Damn. Yeah, she knew what we were saying. He looks like a young John Mayer. Play guitar. Let me see your guitar face.
I don't know. I think he's
John Mayer has the best guitar face.
You have Last Train Home. Have you heard that song?
No, because there's a Blink song called Last Train. Oh,
motherfucker, that bitch surrounds your ass. Ooh, that bitch can sing.
What's the other one?
Motherfucker.
Get What You Give. That was their second.
Yo, have you heard Chris Stapleton sing In the Air Tonight?
Okay. I have mixed opinions on Chris Stapleton. I know Tennessee Whiskey is black people's favorite country song.
New Jimmy John's Summerberry Salad.
Here's the thing.
All-natural chicken,
I like Chris Stapleton.
You hate black
Only
people.
at Jimmy John's.
I like Chris Stapleton.
Okay.
I've seen Chris Stapleton live.
Okay.
It was one of the most. Yeah, Marcus King opened.
Still doesn't care.
It was one of the most underwhelming performances.
Or the big night. Time.
Because you're supposed to feel it in the show.
Exactly, and you can't do that in an arena. I mean, I guess I could ride at Zach Bryan and oh yeah, this is like early 2000s.
Oh yeah, it's Mallrats.
Oh yeah.
I want to film a movie on
Right.
Still up for like a version of it. How much shuts down, still come back up.
Right.
There you go, Jesus. Didn't pay their bills.
Or there's something that you might not know. This is a good ass song. Dude, early 2000s rom-com.
I can just imagine the credits for
Yeah, we got it. Alright. I may have sent you this with Facebook.
Yeah.
This is extra hilarious when you realize he's being serious.
Get what you get.
Okay, I'll do this one just because there's a funny part, but then I'll play the one I really want to play.
Don't let your Is it you?
I think so.
Who the fuck is this?
Skepta. He might be British.
It was a girl because he had a handbag. He didn't know he was a don't rush into things.
It kind of goes hard too.
Like now you're high off the herb you bun. So walk away like me, Jamie and the Merkel done. Make sure it's a red light, not a blue or purple one. It's called the red light.
Do you not know this one?
I should.
Oh wow! With Theophilus London? Yeah. Theophilus?
I know Theophilus.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite fucking...
We all know.
This was when I was in like my Odd Future shit.
Odd Future was a motherfucker.
Odd Future fucking ruled.
They need to come back.
I know.
I think that's the only thing.
I think they could sell out arenas.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What?
That's fine. I'll play it. Oh, I know the shit.
This here shit is trying to cause a scene, but I'm in Paris with my team, walking slow like I'm on lane. Then my nigga
Oh shit.
so clean.
High school shit.
Yeah,
High school shit.
Dude, God bless you.
Fuck you, Chris Will.
God keep you out.
Roll that kush, blow that honey, or stop that.
We're fucking nuts.